Thank Mork Its Friday. Welcome back, guys, to another Thank Mork Its Friday. Thanks for jumping in and coming to see me here in my little den. So, again, we've got the beer of the week, and then we've got our community shout outs, and I'm just going to bring you down to the desk and just show you what I'm working on for my my December Call of the Crown pledge. Not much. It should be an easy one to do, but I've faltered on less, so I'm not too sure. So beer of the week then, guys. We have got, I'm probably copping out a little bit here, but we've got a Hobgoblin Gold. This is a very common beer at the supermarkets at the here in the UK. And yeah, simply haven't had a chance to go and buy anything, and we had people round and I had a load of these in, so this is what I'm going to do today. So let's pour away. So this is a Hobgoblin Gold, so I think I did a Ruby Hobgoblin on one of these chats. So this is probably this is like their flagship version. This is the one that you probably see most of the time. Again, got the lovely artwork. I mean, I think that's what brings me a lot of people to this beer, is the artwork of the Hobgoblin. Okay, let's again, colour nice golden colour, as it says on the tin. Lots of bubbles, lots of bubbles. So this is more of an IPA. So cheers. Thank Mork Its Friday, guys. Yeah, I mean, I know I like this one. This is no surprise to me. I know what it tastes like. And it's a nice beer. It's a nice beer. It is a 4.2%. I think, yeah, 4.2% alcohol content. This is the sort of beer that I'd probably drink at a party or having friends and family around. It's the sort of thing it's often in the fridge. So for me, it's nothing that special, but it's enjoyable. It's a bit of a session beer. You could drink this quite easily on a little night out. So yeah, I would recommend it. But again, it's not going to wow you. It's just a nice golden ale. What I do like about it though, Hobgoblin, I think when they sort of first came out, they had a great marketing campaign where the Hobgoblin guy on the poster was sort of like pointing, and he was saying, "What's the matter, lager boy? You afraid you might taste something?" And that always stuck with me. I like that. So yeah, cool. There you go. Beer of the week. 7 out of 10, I'd say. 7 out of 10. Okay, well, with that then, shall we go over to the community page and have a look what you've been up to? Let's go.
Okay, so first up we have Dark Mechanicum, and with his limited hobby time, he is building an orc army by the looks of things for 40k. I'm guessing it might be a second edition army. And he's done this Evil Sun's knob by the looks of things, and he's converted the arm with this the extra claw there. That looks really cool. So yeah, great work. I'd love to see what he's like painted, so please post that once you get to that point. So great work, mate. Thanks for sharing. We have Cam up next now with his Chaos Dwarves. He's just showing off there his I believe it's 5 he did for November Call of the Crown. Mate, they look so good. I think you're sort of a little bit worried that you're not getting through them quick enough. Honestly, you are. They look fantastic. You are really making them look so nice with your paint job. You're doing the sculpts absolute, you're doing it proud. So keep going, my friend, and soon, before you even know it, you'll have a full 20-man strong unit if you keep going like that. So yeah, great work, mate, great work. So I had another exclusive from Dread Paints himself with these skeletons from Hero Quest. Thanks for posting this, mate. They look fantastic. I wish my skeletons could look as good as yours. They are so clean and done to perfection. So yeah, absolutely stunning job you've done there, mate. Not much else I can say about that. They're just lovely skeletons, and who doesn't love the old Hero Quest skeletons, even though they do look a bit odd with their faces, but they look great. So next up we've got Chris and his orcs. It looks like this is his November submission for Call of the Crown, and he's really smashing it. Chris, did you do the guys at the back as well as the 2 heroes? I think you did for this this November Call of the Crown challenge. Well done, mate. They look amazing, and they, again, I keep saying it looks suitably 3rd edition. They just are looking so vibrant and very cool, and I love the basing. Again, very 3rd edition. That basing's so 3rd edition. Great work, mate. Okay, so next we've got Leon T66, and he's showing off his Grand Cafe army so far. So this looks like it's a 750 point army, and some of it is being painted during the Call of the Crown challenge. I don't think all of it has been, so he's sort of adding to the army and building it as he goes along. What I really do like, I love the idea of the terracotta army. That's really clever, mate. They look really good, and the colours are beautiful. You've nailed that look. Yeah, I love that. That's so cool. All the soldiers are sort of this terracotta, these statue coming to life sort of thing. That looks really cool. And you've got a balloon there as well in the 750 point army, which I think probably be a bit broken, but hey, there you go. And I believe the balloon actually was the November challenge you did for Call of the Crown. So great work, mate. Well done. Good to see, and I can't wait to see this grow. And finally, we've got Cardboard Fortress, and he has done his Grom the Paunch, and it's looking fantastic. I'm loving the base. I'm loving the basing. I reckon it needs a banner though, my friend. Come on, get that banner. And I hope you don't mind. I've loved it so much that I've used it as my thumbnail for this week's Thank Mork Its Friday. So I hope you don't mind me nicking that. But honestly, the paint job's superb. All your work is always top level, so I expect no less with this Grom that you've done here. So brilliant work, my friend, and thank you so much for sharing on the YouTube page.
Okay, so that was the community page. Thanks so much for everyone who contributed and put their pictures up onto the page. Again, a shout out to everyone out there who would like to do the same. Just go onto the page, onto the community section, and post away. Post in your hobby achievements for the week, or whatever it might be, hobby related, please. It'd be good to see what you guys are up to. Again, like I always say, if posting your work on a social website isn't your sort of thing, there's also the Discord, which is obviously a private server. The link is in the description below, and you can come and chat to the people in there and myself, and share your work in that way. So that was the community page. Thanks again to all who submitted on it. It was always exciting to see what you're working on, and inspiring. Right, so do you want me to uninspire you what I'm up to? So let's head over to my bench and let's have a little look. Okay, guys, so what have I been up to? Just been messing around with these two orcs. Before December started, I'd finished a little bit earlier, so I was just painting up a few more orcs for my orc boys. Nearly done with them, just a couple of more highlights and whatnot. So my Call of the Crown challenge for December is simply a necromancer. So it's going to be nothing that exciting this month. It should be an easy month for me. But with December being a tough one, with all the, Christmas, again, and all the nights out that entails, and the kids and all that sort of stuff, it's hard to find hobby time. So I want a month that is going to be relatively easy, to just knock out a unit, which is obviously this guy, in relatively quick succession. So obviously being one guy, it shouldn't take me too long. As you can see, I've already sort of essentially base coated him. It needs another going over. It's patchy in certain areas, so I'm not going to be doing any painting this week, but on Thank Mork. But a good tip is to always make sure you see where you can see the undercoat there still. You need to go back over that and make sure it's completely opaque. And that's one of the best tips I've ever got, is to, doesn't matter how many layers, do it until the colour is opaque. And your painting will improve dramatically. I think it's a bit of a fallacy to say just two thin coats, because it isn't always two thin coats. It's sometimes 4, 5, maybe 6 coats, so sometimes that's the way to go. But anyway, so it is this necromancer guy. I don't actually know when he was made, if he was a 4th edition or a 5th edition or later, or 6th edition. If someone could maybe tell me when this guy came out, because I don't actually know. I just have him. He's just going to be the necromancer for the army, or at least one of them. I'll probably have a couple. I think I've got 2 to do in the. I've got this guy on foot and I've got one on horse. So the idea, potentially some form of freehand or something on the blue robes, and the black and red, maybe be quite simple but hopefully striking in some form. So that's kind of the plan with this guy. So that is my Call of the Crown challenge for December. So there you go, guys. Right, I'll catch you in a second. Okay, so there you go. That is my Call of the Crown entry for December. Is very, very simple. I think my next 2 or 3 months after December are going to be quite tough, because I'm going to have to get some units done. But I think going into December, it's the right move for me. I don't want to use a mulligan. If I have to use a mulligan, I'd rather it be on a month where I've got a bigger unit to do. So, but I'm planning on not using any mulligans anyway. I want to crack through this and do the best I can. So that is what I'm working on. So guys, thank you so much. Probably a bit of a shorter one this week. But let's get some hobgoblin down me. Thank you for tuning in and seeing what I'm up to. Please, again, another little shout out for any more community posts. That'd be lovely. Subscribe, share, all that kind of stuff. If you're someone who has come along and found us for the first time. And yeah, with that, guys, Thank Mork Its Friday, and I'll see you all in the next one. Cheers.